unstable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
Move toward more ideas that will actually help bring this thing to an end.
There is a very unstable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts. We did another boxing and a breakdown of the demo. This is Command & Conquer for the PlayStation 1, but this is being played on my Pi Station for HD recording quality. Now this is an older PlayStation 1 game, as well as pretty much a direct port from the PC onto the PS1 console, and why I bring this up is that this game does not support joystick, so menu navigation as well as the in-game cursor and so forth must be controlled with the D-pad. This can be quite cumbersome and tiresome for anybody who's not used to using a D-pad in this way or used to joystick and mouse. Now you can get the PlayStation 1 mouse controller that they had made back in the past for games like this, but alas, if you don't have that, you will have to use the D-pad, so just bear that in mind if you're going to play this game. Now, this comes with 2 discs. It comes with the GDI campaign as well as the NOD campaign on each individual disc, so it gives you a lot of replay value there. Now, onto the game. This game has a lot of nostalgic factor for me. This is a game I grew up playing with, so I came back to this game because there's a recent renounce of a remaster of the original Command & Conquer and Command & Conquer Red Alert, and I was just, I don't know, I just reignited that flame, so I came back and wanted to look at this game. And I had a blast playing it. I played all through NOD as well as GDI campaign, and they were just really fun. I remember all the fun factors of it, like the blown away by you can choose different directions of how to pursue. Like instead of just continuing on campaign, you can choose which direction you want to approach it. Like you can go from a different mission to a different mission. Usually involves the same mission, but you can come in at a different angle. And that really blew me away back in the day as a kid. Now, the game is quite cumbersome to nowadays standard. The menu, you have to constantly bring it up. There are slight bugs here and there. I mean, your controlled allies sometimes get stuck or don't listen to your commands. I've even had a campaign, I guess, bug up where the AI partner was supposed to do something, but they weren't doing it. They were supposed to provide artillery support, but they weren't. So I had to work my own way to completing that level. So there are glaring bugs in this game. But the overall nostalgic and fun factor to me, it still holds up. It still works and still a pretty challenging game and fun with good music. And FMV, the old video live action playing, is a little old and outdated, but doesn't really feel cringy. That's actually what's surprising. I've played some other PS1 games with FMVs and old videos, and I mean, some of them are really bad and very cringy and low budget feeling, but oddly enough, Command & Conquer, you can see the low budgetness to it, but it still holds a charm to it. It's kind of like Resident Evil 1 with its, or no, Resident Evil 2 in some ways, with its poor voice acting and dialogue exchange. How even though it's so old and cringy, but it doesn't feel bad. It feels like, I mean, just how the game is supposed to be. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure if anyone knows what I'm referring to can understand it, but it doesn't feel bad anyway. That's what I'm trying to refer to. Playing the game was still a challenge and, like I said, a fun. Nod and GDI, it's kind of interesting to see how the game has evolved from Command & Conquer to Red Alert, and that was the funnest factor to it. And I'm hoping that we can see more of these console releases of maybe the remaster and so forth come to PS4 or PlayStation 5, whichever. And just come back to this game was a lot of fun for me. I don't know really what else to say about the game, other than maybe the glaring flaw that the old original print run here does not come with skirmishes for PlayStation 1. Now, I know it's available on PC, but sadly, skirmishes are not available in the PS1 version. If you don't know what a skirmish is, it's basically where instead of no rules or whatever, you can just start off on some random map or some forth, and you can just build up a base and just start fighting. There's no, like objective or anything like that. Just build base, defeat the enemy. Command & Conquer Red Alert has this where you can put like multiple computer AIs, whether working a team or working against you, and you can create scenarios and tech levels and so forth. You don't have all those cool features in this older PS1 version here, so a little disappointed in that area, but the campaign was still fun. It even has some bonus extra missions of special ops and so forth, and even the PS1 version has 5 extra little missions they made exclusively for the PS1 version, so you got little extras with this PS1 version of the game. But overall, I'd still say it's a worthy game to put in your collection, and playing on the Pi Station really made the graphics really nice. Since I played with the Pi Station, it had the joystick support, so I was able to use my joystick to play this older game, and it just was a lot of fun coming back to it. So it's very, very nostalgic, and it shows how much this game was so well made even back then that it can still hold up to this day. And it really disappoints me what EA has turned Command & Conquer into, or just destroyed it completely and got rid of Westwood. But the overall, what they made game here was still standing. It's so much fun. It's so nostalgic to me that it's just a big part of my childhood. I can't tell you how much I played this one. I played Red Alert Retaliation way more, so I will go to that one and play that one and cover it eventually, but I just wanted to go to this one since this was a big part of it and it was the start of it all. It's a good game, very challenging. I mean, a couple bugs and hindrances here of its age and its time point, but if you're into these kinds of games or you're a nostalgic collector like me, it's still a fun game, one worthy to be part of your collection. Also, I may also go back and recover a lot of my PlayStation 1 games in the past, and start covering more PS1 games here recently, because I want to record. PS1 is just a big factor of my life, and it's one of the most favorite collections I have, and I want to give those older unboxing games that I did a better video. So I will leave links down in the description to this game, so if you're interested in it, there's links down there, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next unboxing video. Bye-bye!
So, you're the new addition to the Brotherhood. Well, I'm Seth, just Seth. From God to Cain to Seth. I am his right hand, and I have a task for you. This is Nakumba, and he is causing the Brotherhood much grief. His views do not coincide with ours, and that makes him dangerous. Silence him.